if you look at the statistics, minority-owned businesses are the ones mostly affected, right? Many minority-owned businesses are in the service sector. The service sector is one of the most hardest hit sectors in this country, specifically when you're looking at restaurants and hotels and travel and things of that nature. So we need more diverse MWBE entrepreneurs or businesses that focus on a variety of different areas so that when things like this happen, and they will happen again, we're prepared. We have other opportunities to get us through it. I think that we are fortunate enough that we have enough people of color in this country who can provide support and guidance and leadership in a variety of different industries. I think the biggest problem that we've had is that we have not found a way to connect to each other, to support one another. So by having a broadband business, a tech business, especially in COVID, we have other people of color who are leaders in this industry who can solve the problem that prior to this point, people who may not have been people of color weren't as concerned about, right? So it's another situation where if you weren't experienced in this, if you didn't know that this was an issue and you weren't invested in solving that problem because you've experienced it, then how likely is it that you're going to want to do something more with it, right? How likely is it you're going to actually want to solve it, not just for today, because today it's important for COVID purposes, but for tomorrow, for 10 years from now. This problem is not something that's new. It's been here for years, for decades. And while it's on everyone's mind now, 2 years from now it may not be. And I think for us, it's only going to be a person of color who has lived this life, and I have lived this life. I've been disconnected, I've been homeless, to really understand how important it is and how it needs to be supported for the long term. So I think that's why it's critically important for a person of color to lead in these types of industries, especially for something like right now, for COVID.